We're speaking to the national spokesperson of the Department of Basic Education, Mhlanga. A very good day, and thank you so much for making the time to speak to us.
Good morning, Desiree. Thank you so much for having us.
The department's decision to this, the department's reaction to this decision.
Well, we are relieved that the court has clarified the matter. The department always sought to comply with the Protection of Personal Information Act, and we did not oppose the matter because we needed to be told what we should do. But in making the decision, we read and sought legal opinion in terms of what we needed to do to comply with the act, and we best believe that the court was the right platform or the right forum to tell us what to do. So we didn't oppose it, and now we know what we're going to do, and we are ready.
The applicants argued that the Department of Education didn't consult sufficiently. With hindsight and considering that January is one of the busiest times for the department, was this a miscalculation on the side of the department?
No, there's no miscalculation. Remember, every organization, including the SABC, needs to consider how it will comply with the Protection of Personal Information Act. Every sector, every individual who deals with personal information, you need to consider how the act is going to impact on the things that you do. As a department, we attended workshops and we also sought legal opinion, and we communicated with stakeholders on what the expectations were going to be. So even when we took that decision, it was us attempting to comply with the Protection of Personal Information Act. We cannot pretend the act does not exist. It is there. It is new. It is complex. It was discussed. Even the legal practitioners themselves were not agreeing on the interpretation of the different clauses that are there. So we are relieved that the court has clarified for us, and we know how it will impact on the things that we do. That's why, as a department, we didn't change anything. We were always ready to make the data available to whoever needed it. But in doing so, we needed to say, what then does it mean in the context of the Protection of Personal Information Act?
So how are you going to go ahead and take in consideration of just having discretion in terms of the kind of information you can publish?
No, the court is clear that we need to continue in the same way that we had been using in the past 6-7 years of using examination numbers, and we'll be doing exactly that. So the system is ready. What we need to do now is to communicate with our media partners and tell them that the same old format which we used to make the results available to them will be applicable this time as well. So we are not changing anything. We have been communicating with them in anticipation of this particular court ruling. So we know now what we need to do. They know as well what needs to happen, because we've been doing this for a very long time, except that now we needed to pause and consider the implications of this particular piece of legislation. But it's all systems ready. We know they will get the information at the time that has been agreed to, and they'll be able to process it accordingly. We never stopped anything.
Thanks for talking to us. But just before I let you go, just taking advantage of having you here, can you give us a sense of preparedness ahead of Thursday and the release of those results?
No, things are going very well. We are thankful and grateful to the SABC once again that we've been given the venue there at M1 Studios. We were there yesterday, we were there again today. Everyone is fully on board. It's all systems go. We're ready to release the results. We've briefed the president. We're just now finalizing the minister's speech, which will deliver. The top achievers have been identified. They are on their way. They will be with us tomorrow. We'll make them available for interviews to media organizations that are interested. We'll inform them where this is going to take place. So it's all systems go. I mean, we're ready. We've done everything that we needed to do.
I don't know how much you are able to disclose, but is it an encouraging result that we can expect?
I'm not going to disclose anything. Nice try.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. Mhlanga is the national spokesperson for the Department of Education after that results by the court ordering the Department of Basic Education to publish matric results in newspapers and online platforms wherever they have been available for the past 7 years, he says.